playing into the emotional stuff. It doesn't, I don't get anything out of it anymore.
Yeah.
And I don't think that it's healthy for her either. And she gets angry with me on the phone. There's that sense of abandonment that I was telling you about, that she wants to hook in and
That old way of being.
That old way of being, and I'm not there for her anymore.
Wouldn't you find it interesting to talk to her about this? Share it? Because, you see, that's not her any more than this is you. These are just roles you people have defined for who knows how long, right? Or for how long it has been going on from family to family to family and family. She may not like it any more than you do. She may like to get out of it as much as you would. At least she might enjoy the opportunity just to take a look at it. Might you not? You can say that.
Yes. Yes, I think so.
As a matter of fact, you might enjoy giving her this film. No edit.
What's that? 3-minute flat?
You can have everything but this. No, look here. See, one of the most important things about everything dealing with understanding is that there's a part of us that doesn't believe the other party, the authority, whoever it might be, can take the truth. Which is really nothing other than we don't want to reveal it. That we're so glad to get out of it, we're afraid that we may be hooked back into it. Yeah. But Willie is good. He might even enjoy swimming with her. That the people's opinion may be doubted. Its veracity can be questioned, right? Like, what do you do with your understanding? Can you keep it? Or are you obliged, if you have it, that it's part of you, that you are what you are showing? That's what you're showing. If you keep it in your back pocket, that gets quite bulky. Right? If you've reached a level of understanding, guess what? You'd be surprised. Let the other person have the problem, or at least the opportunity to have the problem, or at least to know that there's a different reality, and they might enjoy joining. Even if they don't, it's their decision, and you're free, as long as you keep that door open. Huh? Curious, isn't it? Yeah. Let me ask you this. Do you find this curious? If we can say this much about the dream, or if someone was going through a mining area, rich lodes, great mineral wealth, and can find a heavy jeweled object embedded in the wall of a cave, right? Find it with great enthusiasm and see it there, and the only thing is, how do you get it out? Now that you recognize its worth, right? You've already discovered something of immense value. Now how do you get it out? Getting it out means sharing. Getting it out means sharing. Because you can't keep it yourself. You can't keep understanding. You carry it with you. You don't have to worry what to do with understanding. Right? Let the other party deal with your understanding and your openness. It's there. They would enjoy the encounter. They need to grow. They need to deal with you. Now look here. If this dream can be looked at this way, in the way in which we looked at the other dream, what does that mean about the mind, your mind, or mind, to be able to structure it this way? To encapsulate in a few words, in a couple of images, the richness of your past and your present crisis. I mean, isn't it short? Is it really? It's quite amazing, isn't it? And then it can make a multimedia show for you that you take to be real, and it fits your moment, and it fits your crisis, and it can just drop it in, and then add another little piece with this Willie the Whale. Isn't that a great opportunity to complete it? You are on a roll, as it were. Watch your dreams. They're going in a series. They're self-revelatory. They're quite important. If so, let me ask you just 4 questions. Okay, right? Is it possible that this dream has a meaning for you? Is it possible that we've tapped some of it?
Yes.
Then the mind is revealing, as it were, for you, a way to understand yourself. In particular, to meet your own particular need. Would you not agree? In some sense, it's contributing to the line of your growth. It's bringing a good. It's far-seeing. You know, classically, if you put all those words together, that's the word providence. Literally, that's providence. We don't use the word anymore because all it has is an ancient context or association with certain religions and certain theological virtues. But this is providence. This is a particular unfoldment of meaning, totally appropriate to each individual, that discloses and helps them see where they're going. It highlights their crises and offers, as it were, a beautiful snapshot of their psychic life, which you can then look upon and reflect. You know what that means? That means, right, look here, that means this. Here we are, going through our everyday world. There is something that is aware of what we are experiencing, which it then picks up, then in some way can connect to our own past, finds metaphors and similes within which to express it. So that means it's aware of our waking world, and therefore as you go through your waking world, you know what you have? You have something that's aware of your waking world on the highest level. That's providence. Believe it or not, that's providence. That is to say, you have something of vast intelligence, capable of communicating to you in your own language,